Mic check. 1 2 3. A very good evening once again to Mons Oval here in Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025. It's the next game is the big one. CSS Group taking on Abu Dhabi Smashers, and they're out of the tournament, CSS Group, but they can spoil the party for Abu Dhabi Smashers. We don't have much time on our hands. Let's head down to the sidelines where we got Awais Ali with the two captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
It's the last group stage game here of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025, and it's a very important game for both the sides. Well, let me introduce you to the two captains. On my left is Zain representing Abu Dhabi Smashers. On his left is Alvin Alias from CSS, and on the extreme left is our match referee, Mr. Simon Charles. You have the captain. Please give it a spin. Heads is the call. It's gone a long way. Lucky will win the toss. What's the plan?
We'll bowl first.
Any specific reason to be bowling first?
Yeah, it's a last round game of the tournament, and for us as well, we still have very high chances to qualify. So we are planning to bowl them out as low as possible, so we have big chances to qualify, to chase as soon as possible.
It's such a big game for you guys. There's a lot at stake. I'm sure you must have done the assessment knowing the strengths and weaknesses of the opponent.
Yeah, we have done quite a bit of job, so we are good to go. And since Rohan Mustafa is back in the side as well, so we are quite confident, inshallah, we will qualify.
Any other changes apart from Rohan Mustafa?
Hafiz comes back as well, so we are good to go.
Well, best of luck, Zain. Give us a good game.
Thank you so much.
Alvin, unlucky. If you won the toss, what was your plan to do on this wicket?
We are gonna bowl first actually, but no worries. We will take that and use this maximum. Use the this match as opportunity.
It wasn't the best of tournament, but then again, I'm sure you'll be taking a lot of confidence from this tournament.
Yeah, it was not a best of tournament for us, but we will take this match as an opportunity to improve and learn and try to play as much as possible as we can.
Changes to playing 11.
Yeah, Ali is out and Akib is coming. Only one change.
Best of luck, Alvin. Give us a good game. That's the news from the centre, is that Abu Dhabi Smashers, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
That's the news from the center. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they have won the toss and they've decided to field first. That's the lineup for CSS. Abhiram Rithwik there, Akif Fazal. More or less the same team they put up throughout the tournament. They'll be hoping for a better result. And that's the lineup for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Strong side. Zain Maqbool Bhatt, the captain. Alishan Sharfu, Ron Mustafa is back in the side as well. Yasir Kaleem, Rahul Chopra. That's a strong batting lineup. You got Zishan Bhatti. And you got Hafiz Rahman Sheikh, who's been phenomenal with the ball. They got the first hurdle crossed with winning the toss and bowling first. That will really help them. In the second half, they will know exactly what to chase and how many overs they need to chase to get their run rate up. They not only need to win, but they need to win with a good run rate to qualify for the semi-finals. Two openers out in the middle. CSS Group, they lost the first two games, but they'll be playing for some pride here in this competition. We are all set in readiness. Zishan Bhatti with the new ball. Straight away, straying onto the pass. This is a chance. Oh, just over his head. Just over his head. Kishan Roberts there at square leg. That was sweetly timed by Abhiram Rithwik. In fact, it was Akif Fazal on strike. Apologies for getting that one wrong. Zishan Bhatti got it wrong slightly because he just strayed onto those pads. How wonderfully played that one. Beautifully played. Again flicked away. Behind square. This time just a single. So they just need few early wickets, winning the toss and bowling first. They'll be looking to exploit the conditions with the new ball and restrict them to a minimum total as possible. Good delivery there. Abhiram Rithwik gets off the mark. That's more the line he needs to bowl. Eight for no loss. Oh, lovely delivery. That one just held its line. He was playing for that in-swinger and just kept on going with the angle. Beats him. Round off stump. Apesh, brilliant fielding. It's Farooq there, that backfoot point area. They're really pumped here. Important game for Abu Dhabi Smashers to keep their hopes alive. Last ball of the first over. Swing on offer. Played straight down the ground. They sneak through for another single. 10 for none after one. Here comes Hafiz. He's got a 5 to his name early on in this tournament. Fantastic bowler. He bowls that wonderful chord of uncertainty. And does enough with the ball. Either way, a real wicket taker, a real match winner. And he'll be absolutely inching to go here. Oh, straight away, terrific delivery. That shape away from the right-hander on a perfect length. Almost got the nick there. He makes you play as well. He bowls slightly on the edge of the crease, somewhere in between that popping crease and that action. Sometimes as right-hander you feel like it's coming in at you and off the pitch it leaves you. That one just went on with that angle. Behind square on the leg side. A little bit of niggle creeping in. That's not a good sign. Well, he's done a hammy here. Rahul Chopra is down in considerable pain there at long leg. Mind you, later on he'll be required to bat such an important game. I hope it's just a cramp which can be sorted out. That stretch with the right foot may have caused him that pain in his hamstring. He's getting the stretches done. Look at Yasir Kaleem He's walked up to him all the way from the other end. "13 for no loss." Decent start here for CSS. That new ball is going to be vital. That they've won the toss. They'll be looking to make early inroads. We'll take a short break while he'll have some medical attention. Back live after Rahul Chopra had those cramps. VC was out. And ready to go again. Akif Fazal on strike. Punched off the back foot. I was travelling. Ron Mustafa is back for Abu Dhabi Smashers in the covers. Or a live wire in the field. That was nicely struck upish, but it was travelling. Caught him by surprise. And pace it went to him. Again upish, but safe enough. Akif Fazal finds a boundary. Didn't quite time it, but just enough bat on it to clear the inner ring, and it went all the way for 4. Fast outfield here at Mons Oval. A decent start here for CSS Group. In terms of run rate, 17 without loss. They will need to build on it. Akif Fazal has got 12. Again driven and running with the shot there. Now is Alishan holding his side and with a smile on his face as well. $18 for none. Another delivery down the leg side. Not quite at his best. Normally we see relentless accuracy from him with the new ball, but not quite at his best so far. The 5 deliveries he's bowled. The first one was a cracker of a delivery. The rest is not quite up in terms of the right lengths and the lines. Last ball to finish. This is upish and pass mid on. The chase is on. And desperate effort. I think that has gone onto the ropes here. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. And there's a replay. Again, bottom of the bat. Such a fast outfield. And that's where you need to see whether that touched the ropes. I think yes, it has. And that's going to be a boundary. 23 for none after 2 overs. Zishan Bhatti to continue. They're off to a great start. 23 without loss after 2 overs. This is a good batting deck. You can get a score around 170. You're in the game on this track. Just pulled out there. Something wasn't quite in sync, so had to stop. Full toss, offside off stump. Missed out by Akif Fazal. That was a hit me ball. Couldn't get the placement which was required to find the ropes. Abhiram asking for middle stump. Got to be careful with that front foot. He can't afford to plant it across the stumps. Upish. Mohammad Farooq there in that point area. Was travelling. Good stop. This is the last league game of the tournament, followed by the semi-finals and finals tomorrow. Full toss, flicked away. Easy pickings here for Akif Fazali. Is off to a great start. Zishan Bhatti searching for swing. Turning out to be a juicy full toss. Clipped away for 4. .29 without loss. Not quite as at his best, Zishan Bhatti. Just struggling for rhythm. I wonder what's the delay all about. Well, all is in readiness. Oh, that is absolutely launched and dispatched big time. 6. Akif Fazal is on a roll here. Was sweetly timed. Just that short of a length, and now he's decided to come round the wicket. This is not good signs for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Winning the toss, but the opening bowlers have got it wrong. They need to win, and win with a very fine run rate. On the other end, CSS group, they've lost their 2 games, so they're playing for pride. That ball has been retrieved, and the umpire is having a close look at the seam as well. And just outside the ropes, hit something. Still, it's relatively new. Got to get it right. Full toss, offside off stump, finds the fielder. Skipper takes the catch. Not great cricket all round. It was a full tossed ball. And all Akif Fazal has managed to do is to hit it straight to the opposing captain, who takes the catch. Here's a runner play. Akif Fazal, impressive. Looking 24, comes to an end, 35 for 1. 35 for 1 after 2.5 overs against a runner play. They got a bonus wicket of a full toss, but they all count. Right on the money to finish off. 3 gone, 35 for 1. "35 for 1 after 3 overs." Ron Mustafa back in the side and straight away comes into the attack and starts off. That's a dead ball signal because the batter wasn't quite ready. He gets through his overs pretty quickly. Nicely punched on the offside. Ron Mustafa is someone who gets through his overs pretty quickly, and he'll be looking to rush them with dot balls. They need a couple of tight overs. Nice away on the onside, quick single. Albany Alias, who is a quality player, good all-round player. Very good delivery. Right on the money there. He's got so much experience. Pushed quicker this time. And brilliantly played. That is a superb shot. Never looked like going for 4, but just top class placement from Alias. Desperate effort there from Farooq at long on. 40 for 1. Oh, what a good shot. This is high class batting. Using the depth of the crease. I love the way, little press on the front foot, and then he makes room. High class shot from a very fine player. Back-to-back boundaries to finish. 44 for 1 after 4. He's continuing here. Lovely delivery. No feet whatsoever there. Just looking to get onto the front foot and hit through the line. The kind of movement he gets off the seam is a tough bowler to drive on the up. Nicely picked up. Clears mid-wicket. Again, not quite timed by Abhiram Rithwik. It was a good enough shot to fetch him a couple. Not quite consistent is Mohammad Irfan Hafiz this evening. Normally he's relentless with that length up front. I heaved away straight to mid-on. A little fumble there from Ron Mustafa. Allow them a single. (47 for 1) CSS group. They've done well here after losing the toss and been asked to bat first. Good delivery. Just kept on going with the angle, no real feet. He needed to go back and across on top of the bounce to cut that one. Because he was rooted to the crease. Gets beaten there. In swinger, Yasir Kaleem fails to gather that one. At least couple there. And it's wide as well, so 3 more added to the total. In swinger, just kept on going with the angle. Yasir had to go a long way. Makes good ground but couldn't hold on to that one. 50 up here for CSS in quick time. Nice drive. Straight to Rahul Chopra. Irfan pitching the ball up here and he's looking for swing. Not quite the ideal conditions for him. For some reason he hasn't got the ball to do much into his second over. Good short ball. They're asking the question. And the umpire says not out. Let's have a look. Was quick delivery. And I think, yeah, there was nothing on it. He bailed out just at the right time. 50 for 1 after 5. Good stuff here from Ron Mustafa. Last over of the power play, so Abhiram Rithwik will look to play the big shot, and he's got all of it. That's a wonderful pick-up shot over square leg for 6. He just got the line slightly wrong there on middle and leg stump. Wonderfully done. Margin for error is so minimal. You're bowling in the power play with only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. It's difficult always to contain quality batters as a spinner. Seven of the over so far. Nice drive. Doesn't get past Alishan. catch expensive. None for 17 for him. Oh, big shout. Just going down the leg side. It was a low full toss. And he's just missed out. Let's have a look. Was it straight enough? Yeah, maybe a little inside edge. Surely missed leg stump though. Straight to mid on. 6 gone. 59 for 1. Irfan Hafiz continuing. Balls it short, and what a pull shot off the front foot. Beautifully played. This pitch is not the quickest. You bang it in short, there's ample time to play those shots. And true bounce as well. Wonderful shot there by Abhiram. He's looking good here. Now that was a quick delivery. Hurried him. I think pulled away the previous delivery and he didn't quite like it as a fast bowler. Extra venom. Extra energy being put in. He really bent his back and got it through a lot quicker than the previous one. This time it was a slow bumper into the wicket, change of pace, and it just had that tennis ball bounce, looping over the top and then dropping to the wicket keeper. One of the over though. Not the best outing with the ball. Normally we associate with Irfan Hafiz. Outside edge dropped. Yasir Kaleem just for a moment went towards his left and that cost him. Then he had to shift momentum towards his right. That one didn't quite stick. He's a wonderful glove man. You've seen him in the past take some very good catches. Not to be this time around. That was a very good delivery, the previous one from Irfan. Bit like the Irfan Hafiz we know, with that genuine outswing. Swingers catching the outside edge. Yasir will be disappointed. Wasn't quite far from him. I think just that initial little step towards the left, and then he had to follow it with his right hand. Slow delivery. Nicely played. 7 of the over. After 766 for 1. Oh, inside edge onto the stumps. First delivery. Farooq strikes. Abu Dhabi smashes. They got the second wicket. No real feed there. And anchor to the crease. Inside edge onto the stumps. 66 for 2. Good delivery, right on the money there. Batsman is Vishnu, left-hander. And needs to just work the ball into the gaps here. But he's got to be mindful of it. That wrong one from Farooq. That was the one. Another dot ball. And this is the period of play where they just need to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Another good delivery there. That was a stock delivery. The leg break. Drifting back into the left-hander. Such a good bowler to both right-handers and also to the left-handers. Good wrong one. Punching it off the back foot. He's a good player of spin. Alban Elias seems to pick up length early. That allows him the time to manipulate the field. Off the back foot, he hits it straight. And it's been taken. A miscue push off the back foot. It was a nothing delivery. But Farooq has 2 now to his name. A brief stay at the crease for Vishnu comes to an end. CSS group, they're losing their way after a good start. 3 down for 68. Hafizur Rahman Sheikh is into the attack. Left arm, a quality bowler. Normally takes a new ball. He's coming in. The middle overs. Oh, look at that delivery. That one just took off. Albin Elias. He really holds the key. After a good start, they are struggling now. 3 quick wickets. All of a sudden they find themselves on the back foot. Down the leg side, and it's been another wide. He's getting that hint of movement. Just pitched outside leg and just kept on going with the angle. If he gets his line right with this kind of movement, he's going to be a handful to the right-handers. You always need to start outside off stump, finish on that middle and off stump. Just like that. That was a very good delivery. Played it late as well, under his eyes. Didn't commit himself by really lunging forward, waiting for the ball, and just dabbed it on the offside for an easy single. $70 for 3. Ron Mustafa making sure that he gets the fielders in the right place. Oh, wrapped on the pad and the finger goes up. That was the money ball from Hafizur Rahman. Superb delivery. That was always on the cards. That's a superb ball. He seamed back in, got him plumb in front. Rojit Ganesh goes for a duck, 70 for 4. $70 for 4. Danish Saradi is the new batter. He's got his work cut out because Hafizur Rahman is seaming them back. Got rid of Rojit Ganesh first ball. I tell you what, if he gets it on line, it'll be hard to keep him out. Good lever on off stump. Good cricket all round. Hafiz bowling the nice channel. And Danish Saradi was prepared to occupy the crease. Letting that one go. Another superb delivery from Hafiz. Ron Mustafa having a chat to his bowler there. Last ball of the ninth over. It's been a very successful one. Nice away on the onside. It's going to be overthrows. This is a little sloppy. That cost him an extra run in the field. Nevertheless, it was a very good over from Hafizur Rahman. He's got the wicket. 72 for 4 after 9. $72 for 4 after 9 overs. Farooq continuing. Tossed up delivery. Driven. Good fielding by the skipper on the offside. He'll be on the lookout to pick up more wickets. Get stranglehold of them. Slightly over pitched in. This time found the gap to long off for a single. Beautifully bowled. Yasir asking the question. I think he didn't lifted his shoe there. Wonderful wrong one going right through the gate. Three more deliveries remaining from Farooq in this over. Another dot ball. They can't afford to play too many dot balls at this stage. Just need to keep the momentum going. Oh, big shout. Maybe just struck him outside the line. Have a look at that one. Well, it was a marginal call. He was long way down. Tossed up delivery, worked away on the onside. Worked away for a single, and that is the end of the over. 74 for 4 after 10.
Well, we're halfway through in the first innings. Hafiz to continue bowled a magnificent first over. That's been hammered away towards the coverage, and it's racing away from Irfan. And not the best of starts in this over. Hafiz has been pumped for a boundary on the very first ball in this over. Bowled exceptionally well in the first. Picked up an important wicket of Rajat Ganesh. Got him out on a golden duck. And good to see Hafizur Rahman. He's been utilized with the old ball. I have seen him bowl with the new ball, but really doesn't bowl with a lot of control. when he's been opted to be bowled with the new ball, beautifully bowled. That's a very good delivery to follow up. The first one offered a lot of width, and catching on to it was Danish Sarhadi. So a good little partnership is being built now between these two. Albin Alias, 13 and 14. He has got his eye in the middle. Now they would want to just ensure that they keep up with the run rate. 78 is what they've gotten. That's been worked away towards. Fine, we'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Maybe that is going to be a leg by. Yes, it is. So one more extra added to the tally. Well, just to let our viewers know that Abu Dhabi Smashers, they still do have an outside chance to qualify for the next round semi-finals, which is going to be played tomorrow here in this very ground. It's going to be 2 semi-finals followed by the final. And tomorrow we will be having our champions of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash. What a phenomenal tournament we've had so far. Nicely bowled, perfect channel, hint of inward movement towards Albin Alias. And he's not really taking any unnecessary chances. Whenever there's a good delivery ball to him, he's respecting the good balls. He's taking his time in the middle. Still plenty of overs to go. There's 9 more overs, so they could target somewhere around 170 from here onwards. Not many wickets left and not much batting to come. They've got a lot of bowlers after this. Nicely worked away towards a third man. Will be a couple of more runs added to the tally. Good performance so far, and very unlucky was Mohammad Irfan. Hafiz bowled his heart out in the last game, was the player of the match. Zishan Bhatti was slightly expensive, but he picked up 1 wicket early on. Mohammad Farooq, he's been spot on, 2 overs, and he's bowled 8 dot deliveries. Just gave 4 runs and has already got 2 wickets in his kitty. Hafizur Rahman in action, just bowling his last delivery. Taking all the pace off this last ball. Will only be a single to close out the 11th over. It's 82 for 4. It looks like Albin Alias and Danish Sarhadi, they're not really trying to target Mohammad Farooq moment because he's bowling beautifully in this surface. Those wrong guns not really read by the batters so far. Well, I have to share one stat of this tournament, and that is a very exciting one. I'm going to do that after this delivery. 11 overs gone. It's 82 for 4. They would want to get a move on now as both the batters are well settled. That's been nudged away beautifully for a single. So talking about the extras in this tournament, if we talk about the wides, just the wides, it have been 327 wides in 18 matches. That has been one huge concern, which makes an average of 18 wides in every game. That is a lot of wides in a single game of T20. This is one area of concern for all the teams that haven't really been so disciplined when it comes to be not giving those wides. Yeah, talking about Abu Dhabi Smashers, they're doing a decent job so far. Oh, a bit of turn there. That ball just gripped and spun sharply away from Albin Alias. Now, of course, the motto has to be for Abu Dhabi Smashers to bowl them out as quickly as they can, and then they have to chase it very quickly. We'll get to know the scenario after the first innings and how many overs they need to chase whatever CSS post in the first innings to qualify for the next round. Volcano Sports Academy, they have qualified. Lexington Shotgun CC, they too have qualified. And the third team, of course, is 7 Districts, who has qualified for the next round. It's the fight for the 4th spot. We are into the last game and we still don't know which is the 4th team which will be entering the knockout stage. Quite over by Mohammad Farooq Mohammad, just the 4 runs. It's been rather very disciplined and economical. Good delivery to close out the 12th over. It's 86 for 4. Another very talented left arm spinner, Tausif Imran, he's been introduced in the 13th over. This is going to be an interesting phase because Tausif Imran also is a very disciplined bowler that has been fired onto Danis Sarhadi. What I really liked about Tausif Imran, he mixes up things really well. He doesn't get predictable at all. And this is where this has been tough to get away with. Nudged away once again for a single. So at the moment we can see the urgency is not coming in from CSS. They are pretty much reluctant to stay with the singles and doubles. I think one of the batters should really get a move on now. There's no point just staying and picking up those singles and doubles. If you score 140, 150 from here onwards, yeah, talking about the batting of Abu Dhabi Smashers, they're going to chase it down more often than not because they've got the likes of Alishan Sharfu, Yasir Kaleem, Rohan Mustafa. They'll keep on coming at you. Somebody just needs to get a move on and try to get a big target and win this game. They're playing for a lot of pride, is CSS, because they've been eliminated pretty much early. They lost 2 games already. They're playing the last game of group stage. Punched away beautifully towards long off, will be only a single. The boundaries have definitely dried up, and that is all because of some disciplined bowling first by Farooq Momal, and now Tausif Imran also is just targeting onto the stumps. Oh, close, very close to Tausif Imran. For a moment I thought Tausif is in for a chance to take the catch, but was always going to go away from him. Another tidy over so far, it's just the 4 runs. Somebody really needs to break the shackles here. Worked away towards long on. Only a single, so another excellent over for Team Abu Dhabi Smashers comes to the end. It's 13 gone, 91 for 4. Farooq Momin to be bowling his last over of his spell. Very good spell so far. Comes down the track is Danis Sarhadi. Wanted to go for a big shot, but just at the last bit of a second thought it's a very good ball pitched in the perfect length and changed his mind at the last second, taking a single. Dealing in singles so far. Not looking for the boundaries at all. Farooq Momin. This is where now he really has the privilege and and the license to flight the ball more. Just toss it up. Let's see what he does. Just like that. Even then, he's not looking to go for the big shot. So they might just have a plan and a strategy, CSS. They might just have a target in their minds that, right, we're going to score 160, or maybe we're going to target the last 4-5 overs. Just not lose any wickets till the 15th over. Marginally short. It's been walked away once again towards long on. Another single. Singles is all on offer at the moment. Boundaries have definitely been dried up. This is all because of some terrific bowling from Tausif Imran and Farooq Momin. Oh, this is hit with some severe power and brute force. Tremendous strike. Albin Alias needs to get a move on. And finally, he's got this right of the meat of the bat, waited, and then has smashed this really hard. It's been belted. Getting 4 important runs into the telly. Walked away once again. Quick single. Direct hit is going to be very interesting. He's missed it. Another single. So 1 run shy to be reaching the 100 mark CSS. They were off to a blistering start. They were 35 for no loss in 3 overs, then 66 for 1 in 7.1. Then Zishan Bhatti picking up an important wicket, and Mohammad Farooq coming in and really turning the table around. Picked up those 2 important wickets, Vishnu Raj MP and the opener Abhiram Ritwik. And that's the end of 14th over. It's 99 for 4. Tausif Imran to continue with the second over. Very economical in the first. Only 5 runs. That one came in sharply towards Albin Alias, but he's found the gap. Rahul Chopra giving it up a chase. We'll get another easy couple of runs. Albin Alias, who's now played 27 deliveries, really can afford to shift gears now. You are playing against one of the top quality batting lineups of this tournament. So 170 is below par, I would say. Oh, outside edge, the leading edge. And another single added to the telly. You're talking about Yasir Kaleem behind the stumps. I think he's been magnificent. He's taken some excellent takes, and we will see him most likely in the second innings. What a run he's having in this tournament. He's been consistently scoring runs, and today his services will definitely be required. Whatever CSS is going to post, Abu Dhabi Smashers, they'll have to chase it down as quickly as they can. As I mentioned earlier, we will get to know after the first innings as to what the scenario will be and how many overs they'll have to chase. This is in the air. He's got a lot of elevation. This could be a chance. Rohan Mustafa, one of the safest fielders in the house, takes a clean catch. Then Tausif Imran finally has been rewarded with a wicket. And Albin Alias, his innings was not going anywhere. It was there to be hit, but just playing a little too early and hitting it miles up in the air. Rohan Mustafa, that's an easy catch for him. He's not going to drop those. So an important wicket coming in for Abu Dhabi Smashers. It's Albin Alias who has to go back after scoring 29. 103 for 5. new batter walks in is Haider Razak. Well, he's no muck with the bat. He's a hard hitter, likes to clear the boundaries, likes to express himself, plays those big shots. And this is exactly what is required. You need someone to just come out and play a cameo of 35, 40 runs for your side. And Haider Razak is pretty much capable to do so. That is a very good delivery, but I think it was an inside edge which saved him. Nonetheless, terrific over once again by Tausif Imran. It's 103 for 5 after 15. Right time to introduce Rohan Mustafa. He has 2 more overs under his sleeve. Hasn't picked up a wicket and he's been slightly expensive as well. Good to see him back in the side. He was busy with the franchise cricket happening here in the UAE. The T20 was part of a Desert Vipers team and he was brilliant there. He scored some runs, picked up a few wickets. Yeah, carries a lot of experience. He's a veteran. Has of course played at the highest levels here in the UAE. He is quite a famous figure, well-known celebrity, I would say, here in the UAE. Won't really look to turn the ball, Rohan Mustafa. He'll just keep on coming at you, try to dart it onto the pads. Doesn't give you much time. And he's one of those bowlers who really rushes into his overs. By the time we talk about anything, he's already done and dusted with his over. This is skied up in the air. Oh, this is not good. A lot of miscommunication between Tausif and Farooq Mohammed. And Rohan Mustafa, you can see, is not very pleased with the effort. Another dot delivery. This is what happens when you lose wickets, and that too at wrong time. Albin Alias, just when a lot were expected from him. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Excellent timing. Danish Sarhadi has just used the pace of Rohan Mustafa and has guided and bisected towards the point region for a much needed boundary to close out the 16th over. It's 109 for 5. Well, Tausif Imran, he's got a perfect opportunity to pick up a few wickets because this is the time when Danish and Haider, they'll be looking to play a few shots, and that's where you will have a chance to pick up a wicket or two. Oh, that has been absolutely hammered. Haider Razak, he's launched this into the outer space. And forget about this one, it's a huge maximum. 2 full. Tausif getting a little greedy, trying to bowl onto the stumps, but the problem was it was too full, and in the end it turned out to be a juicy half volley. I think he's hit that so far that we've lost the ball. No, it's back. Play resumes. Tausif Imran was bowling so well until that last delivery. That was a hit me ball, and this is exactly what Haider did in the arc and played a proper cricketing stroke, getting 6 important runs. Nicely bowled. That's a very good delivery and hint of turn as well after the ball pitched. Haider Razak trying to do a replica of what he did in the very first ball, but this time beaten in the end. Oh, he's gone. That's a beautiful delivery. Very smart bowling by Tausif. He saw Haider coming down the track, and that's where he fired onto his pads. In the end, it turned out to be a Yorker for Haider. He got deceived, got beaten, and excellent glove work. Look at that. Yasir Kaleem, he's lightning quick behind the stumps. Has done extremely well to dismiss Haider Razak. So short stay for Haider. Comes to the end. It's 115 for 6. Well, they're falling apart now, CSS. 6 wickets have fallen. Tausif picks up another one. It's going to be Mohammad Hafif, VP, a new batter, the left-handed hard hitter. He still has a few deliveries to play. There's 21 more deliveries left. This has been swept away beautifully. There's protection in the deep. Shan Bhatti down there in the deep will be only a single. So good little comeback and a revenge for Tausif after he was smashed and hit really hard for a maximum on the very first ball. He's come back extremely well. Nicely driven towards the long on region. Danish Sarhadi. He's playing well, but the problem is he's losing partners at the other end. Haider Razak, the latest victim. Before that it was Albin Alias. That was a big wicket because the batter was looking extremely well and comfortable in the middle. It's going to be a single to close out the 17th over. CSS are 118 for 6. Mohammad Hafif, he's got 3 more overs to express himself and try to hit a few shots and hit a few out of the park. It's not going to be easy though. Rohan Mustafa now coming around the wicket to the left-handed batter. Beautifully bowled. Rohan Mustafa will really hurry on to this over and will keep things very simple. Cut away nicely. Excellent bit of fielding. It's Tausif Imran. He's all over the place at the moment. First with the ball picking up a wicket, and now marvelous bit of fielding. They're all switched on. They know there's a lot at stake. Abu Dhabi Smashers. Hit down the ground, no timing or power behind the shot, only a single. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they would want CSS not to go and not to surpass that 150 mark. Try to pull them out before 150 and try to chase this down quickly to qualify for the next round for the semi-finals. Of course, it's going to be played tomorrow here in this very ground. the two semi-finals, and then we'll have a couple of hours break. Will be followed by the huge grand finale. It's going to be plenty of excitement tomorrow on a Super Sunday. We'll have our champions tomorrow. Oh, this could be close. Rohan Mustafa was on the verge of picking up a wicket on his own bowling. 26 runs. Very economical, but hasn't picked up a wicket. Beautifully bowled, right in the block hole. Nothing much Danish Sarhadi could have done. It's 18 gone, 121 for 6. Right, then it's going to be Irfan Hafiz. Unlucky today, hasn't picked up a wicket, but now he's got a big chance to pick up a few under his sleeve. He's been a standout bowler for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Short delivery, and Hafiz, he's missed out on that one. It was short, it was there to be hit, but just trying to hit a little too hard, and only a single is what they will get in the end. Well, after such a good start, CSS, at one point we thought that they will be getting somewhere close around 170, 180. It was a brilliant little start in the power play, but then Farooq the moment he stepped in, he bowled extremely well, exceptional stuff in the middle, picked up those two important wickets. Hafizur Rahman picked up an important wicket, he was bowling extremely well as well. Tausif, Rohan Mustafa, everybody has bowled their heart out. They know there's the slightest of chances for them to be qualifying for the next round. Beautifully bowled. Nicely disguised in the air by that slower delivery, and nothing much Danish Sarhadi could have done on that occasion, and not reading the back of the hand delivery. It's been so deceptive in this tournament. He was, mind you, the best bowler in the last season in one of the lately conducted tournaments in the UAE. So it's coming with a lot of confidence. Sharp bouncer, he's surprising Danish Sarhadi. Yeah, he's struggling in the middle. 30 deliveries now and he scored 22. That's not enough when you're playing a T20 game, especially on these kind of surfaces where there's not much assistance for the fast bowlers. We saw they were struggling today. All the fast bowlers weren't getting any assistance, no swing on offer. Yes, with the new ball they did, but then once the ball gets old, it just comes onto the bat very nicely. Sharp bouncer, hurrying on to Danish Sarhadi. Nothing much he could have done. Yeah, his innings is not going anywhere. They'll be delighted and mighty pleased with the efforts in the end by the men in pink. 8 more legal deliveries remaining. Need to get somewhere around 150. It's just looking quite far away. That's a lot of runs which I'm asking, I believe. Maybe 140, that's much more realistic. Hit hard once again. That just summed up the story for CSS. Such a quality side, such a formidable team as CSS. More often than not, I have seen them qualifying for the semis, for the finals in the last season. But things haven't really gone in their favor in this tournament. If they go on to lose this game, this will be their 3rd loss on the trot. Same goes for Karwan CC. A very, very sorry tournament for them. They played 3 and they lost all their 3. Who would have expected that to happen? Such a renowned side, Karwan CC, losing all 3 games, and now CSS also is on the verge. It's been picked up beautifully, but then hitting it straight towards the mid-wicket. Zain there, down in the deep. The captain will get a couple of runs to close out the penultimate over. It's 126 for 6. Hafiz Rahman to be bowling the last over of this innings. Bowled extremely well. Will not be able to finish out his 4-over quota, but has got a big opportunity to pick up a few more wickets. I think he's bowled extremely well today, Hafiz Rahman. I've seen him bowl with the new ball as well, but he really struggles to bowl with the new ball. I've seen him spray the ball, at times doesn't really find the lines, bowls a lot of wides, but with the new ball he becomes a different bowler altogether. It's been pulled away, down the ground, Kashian Roberts in the deep, and 2 more runs. Excellent bit of running. Each and every run is going to be vital for Team CSS. They do have quality bowlers in the lineup. Nipun Babu, he's one of their premier bowlers, and I won't be surprised if they opt to bring Nipun Babu early in the power play. But then don't forget, he will be bowling to the likes of Ali Shan Sharfu. He is in sublime form, that man. This one has been hit hard towards mid-wicket, very close to Ali Shan Sharfu. And single is all they will get. So that 150 mark, which we were discussing CSS should be achieving, that is pretty much out of the cards now. That's looking far. 21 runs is what they will lead in 4 deliveries, and I am pretty much optimistic it's not going to happen. Well, yeah, we need to give credit to the bowlers of Abu Dhabi Smashers. They've bowled their heart out after not such a very good start. It was Farooq Mohammad, Rohan Mustafa, Hafiz Tawseef. They really steadied the ship, came in and bounced back strongly. That is Sarhadi just asking a polite question to the umpire. Why wasn't that given a wide? Because it was way within inside the tram line. That was not a wide. Danish. 3 runs only in this over. Brilliant stuff. Hafiz Rahman was out of the scene for the last season. He had a major injury, I remember, it was his groin. And good to see him back. Looks much more fitter, much stronger. He's a complete athlete. Got a very nice, swift run up. Explodes at the right time. This is high, this is long. And he's got plenty of bat on this one. Stamping his authority. Danis Sarhadi finally timing one. And is it too late? It's in the slot. He got into a very good position. I always wanted to target towards the mid-wicket. And Hafiz Rahman has been clubbed for a maximum. A total of 7 extras is what's been given. That is pretty much acceptable. Is going to be a wide, definitely, yeah. Just missing his line, Hafiz Rahman. Trying to bowl that wide Yorker in the block hole. Losing his shape, and it is a wide. Just the last two deliveries remaining in this innings, and Danish Sarhadi will definitely be trying to target him towards the mid-wicket. Look at where he's standing, off stump guard. Beautifully ball. That's a very good delivery. They're going for a single, and Yasir Kaleem doing the right thing, not trying to run Danish Sarhadi out on the non-striker end. It's a good little comeback here after he was hit for a maximum. Hafif will now have a free hand to smash this really hard. It's the last delivery. 137. I'm not too sure if that is enough. This ball has to go out of the park. Nicely bowled, beautifully done, right in the block hole. He didn't go for the appeal, rightfully so, because it was missing the leg stump. And that's the end of the first innings. This has been a very impressive performance by Team Abu Dhabi Smashers, and they'll be mighty pleased going out, knowing that they need to chase only 139 when they come out to bat. 138 is all CSS have scored their last game of the group stage. This is, mind you, the last group stage game. Well, let's have a quick look at the batting scorecard. It's the three batters. It was a very good start. Abhiram, Akif Fazal, Albin giving a brilliant start, setting the tone. But it was the middle order batters who really stuttered in the middle. Danish Sarhadi, 32 in 35. His innings wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, talking about the bowlers, excellent bowling performance. Mohammad Farooq, of course, he was a pick of the bowlers. 16 runs he gave, 2 wickets. Zishan picking up a wicket. Hafizur Rahman picks up a wicket, and Tosif Imran picks up 2 important wickets in a span of 3 overs. Right then, so that is what they will require, Abu Dhabi Smashers, when they come out to bat. 139 in the allotted 20 overs with the required run rate under 7 runs per over. This is going to be an interesting run chase and a very important one for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Well, we will dive into a short break. Once we are back, we will be all set for the run chase. Stay tuned.
Good evening and welcome back for the run chase of Abu Dhabi Smashers in 839. Two openers out there in the middle. Alishan Sharif and Ron Mustafa, left hand, right hand combination at the top of the order. Two dynamic, powerful players. Alishan taking guard here. Haider Razak has got the brand new ball. He's tall. He does get that extra bit of bounce. They'll be looking to strike early with the new ball. That was a good delivery and Alishan lets that one go. Just having a look at this surface. They got to slip in as well. Very good start from Haider Razak. He's tall and skiddy. This one just nipped back off the seam and right away on the onside. I think it's leg bias. That one just took off a little. Or was it bad? It was leg bias. That gets Ron Mustafa to face for the first time. They need early wickets to make a match out of this one. They need consistent wickets up front. Oh, real swing across the line there from Ron Mustafa. Shimmy down the wicket and he wanted to smash it through the leg side. Gets beaten. Good start here from Haider Razak. Running in hard. He's gone for a Yorker, whipped away on the onside. There'll be at least two there. Easy couple of runs for Ron Mustafa. He's away. He's gone for that Yorker. Haider Razak. The last league game of the tournament. Steaming in here, Haider Razak. Oh, what a good shot. That is crashed through the offside for 4. Typical Ron Mustafa with an offer. And he goes bang. Lovely shot there. Superb. That's his technique. He likes to back away. Anything slightly short of length, he opens up both sides of the wicket. That time he went through the offside for 4. Again, heaved away on the leg side. Keep the strike. It's 8 for none after 1. 8 for none after the first over. Gyan Chaturanga to share the new ball. He'll be bowling to Ron Mustafa over the wicket. Nicely played. Angled the bat towards third man. And gets a single. Very experienced player, Ron Mustafa, and this pair is quite experienced. Both will be looking to get the job done here for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Nine for no loss. Ali Shan back on strike. Hasn't got off the mark as yet after 2 deliveries. This time he pulls and just short of mid wicket. Really looking to smash it and just banged it in short of length. Gyan Chaturanga hurries him up here. Oh, that is nicely struck. It made a cracking sound as well. Great use of the feet. And that's the first maximum from Ali Shan. That was a slow delivery into the surface. Great hands. Very good eye. Excellent footwork. That one is dispatched over wide dish mid wicket for 6. That was beautifully played. He really enjoyed it as well. Wonderfully struck. These two have batted a lot together. Here at the top of the order for Abu Dhabi Smashers. They are looking to really get on the act here. That ball has just disappeared. I think they're trying to retrieve the ball. It's going to take a while. Or just not sure they got it back. That went a long way back. There you go. The umpire he wants to just look at the ball. Did it cause any damage to the shape of the ball? Now he's satisfied and we are ready to go. This time pulled away. No chance for the fielder in the deep. That one has been placed. Fine for 4. Again advancing down the pitch. He's really taking the game on here. Again use of the feet. Drop rate shot. He's got it behind square for 4. $19 for none. This time, has he got enough to clear the man? Yes, just enough bat on it to get past that fielder at that 30-yard ring on the offside. 2 more added to the total. He's taking few chances here. That's the way he plays. 13 of the first 5 deliveries. Oh, that is gone. That is gone out of here. 6 more to Alishan. 19 of the over. After 2 overs, 27 for none. Again, use of the feet. Short boundary on the leg side. Easily picked up over square leg for 6. 27 for none after 2. Rather continuing here. And that one has been brilliantly placed between mid-wicket and long on for another boundary. Runs are just cruising at the moment. That was beautifully timed. Clearing his front leg. That's the way he plays. And Haider Razak trying to follow him up on that line. Middle leg stump. Oh well, he's flicked that for 4. That is massive. That made a cracking sound as well. That has gone long way back for 6. So these two are really on fire here at Monzol here in Abu Dhabi. What a great shot. That one has been dispatched. A wide-ish mid-wicket. Long way back for 6. 10 of the first 2 deliveries. 37 for none in no time. Haider Razak struggling now. They don't seems to have answers against these two. Again, this time we wanted to go big through the offside. Bit of an inside half of the bat. Rare dot ball. They need something special here. First, just to break this partnership. Because these two stay around, this could be all over pretty quickly. Again, use of the feet, and the sound is good. The result is the same. It's 6 more. This is absolutely terrific stuff from Ron Mustafa. Second 6 of the over. It's a slow wicket. And he almost walked and had the Razak there. That bottom hand coming into play. He slapped it over long on for 6 more. This is quite amazing stuff from these two. That's a very good delivery, but just outside leg stump. That foot was not in line. Good Yorker though from Haider Razak. Rohan just giving himself that room and just followed him. That big Yorker on the toe. Another Yorker, this time flicked away. In the gap. 4 more. This is quite brilliant stuff from Rohan Mustafa. Lovely placement and timing. 3 overs, done and dusted. 47 for none. .47 without loss after just 3 overs, and is changing the bowling. It's going to be spin for the first time round the wicket. Abhiram Brithwick. Can he make an impression to stop these two? Oh, sliced away. Over the top. Be at least couple there. Ali Shan coming back for the second. He's looking to slide the ball across the face of the bat. And Ali Shan will be looking to go through his favorite offside. Oh, this is massive. This is huge. It's out of here. Don't worry about it. Terrific strike again. These two are making mockery of the size of this ground with some belligerent power play. Terrific power hitting from these two. Oh, look at that big slog sweep, and that one has gone fair distance outside the rope. The fielder had to go a long way to get the ball back into the playing arena. When Ali Shan hits the ball, it's a stay hit. 55 for none so far. That ball has got the beating of his lifetime in space of 3.2 overs. It's been smashed to all parts. Abhiram Brithwick under pressure. That has been drilled down the ground, mid-off up in the circle. Doesn't matter anyway. That was hit so hard and so straight. Look at that strike. Oh, for a moment, Rohan Mustafa was ducking for cover. That was hit with tremendous force. .59 in no time. Well, they sneak through for a single. Could have been overthrows there, but just a single. 60 for none. Now it's time for Rohan Mustafa to keep going on his merry way. 28 of just 11. 31 for Ali Shan. Of 11 deliveries. It's been absolute carnage. Heaved away towards long on. He made it look so easy. Such a dangerous side when you have the openers like Rohan Mustafa and Ali Shan at the top of the order. Anything is possible. Oh, this is a high ball. Will someone take it? Long gone. That's a very good catch. It's Danish Sarhadi with a well-judged catch to remove Ali Shan. Was looking absolutely in sublime form. Just miscued it. He had more height than the distance. A pressure catch taken at long on. He had to judge it to perfection. And that was gone a long way to the night sky. Beautifully caught. 61 for 1 after 4. More spin to follow. He's going to be Nipman Babu with a left arm orthodox deliveries. He's got his work cut out though. Got Ron Mustafa to bowl at the moment. The next man in is Yasir Kaleem. 78 required. They'll be looking to finish it as quickly as possible to boost their run rate. Lovely use of the feet, but that one has been hit straight to the man. So both the openers are dismissed on back-to-back deliveries and some respite for CSS Group. That's the end of Ron Mustafa. He did hit that one nice and hard, but unfortunately for him, just went straight down to long on. $61 for 2. New batsman is the hander. Does like to hit the ball hard. Been promoted up the order. Great start. Good bit of work. And backward point by Gyan Chaturanga. That was travelling for a boundary. Good stop. Nipman Babu has managed to pick up a wicket for the first delivery. Sent back on that occasion from Yasir. No run there. Short ball and had a lot of time to rock back and punches it to long on. Nicely done. Chase is on. There's a fast outfield. That's a boundary. So Zishan getting one away here. They have that clear intent to keep going here. Why not? They would love to get their run rate up for qualification. All to play for. Apologies for some technical problem there. Meanwhile, back-to-back boundaries to finish off the fifth over. 71 for 2. Heather Razak continuing here. He's been hammered around the park by the openers. None for 27. He's been given another go here. $71 for 2. 68 more required. They will be looking to desperately wrap things up here. Oh, that one just capped a little low. And it was too close to cut as well from Yasser Kaleem. He's got to be careful. There was not enough room there to play that shot. Yeah, into end of the bat, advancing down the pitch, Yasser, getting a thickish outside edge for a single. $72 for 2. They're looking to get on with it. That has gone in the air and it's been taken. So 3 quick wickets here for CSS group. That's the end of the left-hander, Zishan, who looks to play a big shot and skies up in the air. Heather Razak picks up a wicket. 72 for 3. New batter is Rahul Chopra. Wrapping the pads. Well, that's a huge shout. Maybe just sneaking down the leg side. But a good delivery there. Leg bias is the signal. $73 for 3. Decent comeback, picking up 3 quick wickets. Slip in as well. Again, just going down the leg side, wrapped on the pads. Leg buys. They're just able to get, just got able to slow things down a wee bit in the last couple of overs. Early on, it was just rampage stuff from Ron and Alishan. Pulled away from Rahul Chopra, and we'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, that is carried all the way for 6. Short ball, not the way to go on this surface. It's been hammered over square leg for 6. Power play done, 80 for 3. Ready for 3. Oh, he's got a neck. Nipun Babu has got another one. Yasir Kaleem never looked comfortable in his brief stay. Next one caught behind. And they got the 4th wicket. This was nicely bowled. A little bit of grip off the surface, and he was looking to hit through the offside. That's the end of Yasir. 80 for 4. Four quick wickets after a electrifying start from the openers. Ishan Roberts is the new batter. Clearly going down the leg side. Well, no! It's been given. Nipun Babu is on a hat-trick. What's happening here? It's a remarkable comeback from CSS group. Nipun Babu is on a hat-trick. 5 down for 80. Eighty for 5. Nipun Babu is on a hat-trick. He's got a slip in as well. Oh, that was a very good delivery. Nudged away on the offside from Farooq. Gets off the mark. Great bit of bowling from Nipun. All of a sudden they're back in the game. Rahul goes fine with that sweep shot. We will have to wait for the umpire signal. Did he got some bat on it? Farooq running the third one hard. I think, yeah, he got some bat on it. .4 overs. The game has gone at a great pace. Runs and wickets. Use of the feet on the offside. And just gets enough to clear the fielder in the ring. Clear intent there. Wanting to get on with it. They can't afford to keep on losing wickets. Straight away. Good bit of work. Great over from Nipun Babu. 7 gone, 85 for 5. .85 for 5 after 7 overs. 54 required of 13. That run rate is not a problem. But they would want to do it quickly. There is a qualification scenario for them. Great running between the wickets. Farooq and Rahul Chopra very, very quick to spot that opportunity to come back for the second. It was all going so smooth, but 5 wickets in no time. Good delivery from Ritvik. Rahul Chopra walking down and having a word with Farooq here. Fought hard here, CSS. Oh, inside edge. Almost got through there. He advanced down the pitch a little too early. Oh, this is in the air. Rahul Chopra goes big and he goes all the way for 6. A much needed blow here for Abu Dhabi Smashers as he gets away over the top for 6. .94 for 5. Nicely straight away on the offside. Well, they're asking the question. The wicketkeeper is confident. Well. It was a 50-50 call, but I think he made it just in time. .95 for 5. And they looked a little disappointed. 44 more required. Faruqi is prepared to take chances here. Last ball of the 8th over. Oh, lifted on the offside. Good use of the feet. Well, that has gone all the way. What an extraordinary shot. Lovely footwork. Big over for Abu Dhabi Smashers. 101 for 5 after 8. He goes reverse. Rahul Chopra, and he misses that one. Nipun Babu has been superb. 3 wickets to his name. Oh, look at that for a shot. Long off. Just watches it sail over his head for 6. Rahul getting on the act here. And they are in a hurry to finish off. What a good shot it was. Just the extension of the arms from Rahul. Cuts and cuts hard. That's wonderful from Rahul. That back cut is his strength over the years. And he's putting on a show here. Just 28 more required for Abu Dhabi Smashers. $111 for 5. Oh, beautifully swept away. This is top stuff here from Rahul Chopra. He's bringing his experience and class on show. Beautifully played. Moves to 30 of just 10 deliveries. 24 required. $84. In fact, it was 8.4 overs. 115 for 5. They lost wickets, but look at that run rate. They're striking well over 13 runs per over. It's been terrific batting. Inside out. Powerfully driven over the top. Another boundary here. Rahul has gone berserk in this over. 18 of the overs so far. And Nipun Babu has been taken to the cleaners. He's got 3 wickets to his name, but Rahul has got the mayor of him. 3 4s and a 6. Last ball. Dot ball to finish. 119 for 5 after 9. In the air, top edge. Haider Razak with that pacey delivery. It clears short fine leg. They come back for the second. Oh, that was a close thing. I was looking to go for that third run there. Haider Razak banging it in short halfway down. But look at that run rate. They come out with a clear plan. Alishan and Ron Mustafa off to a great start, and these two kept it on. Beats him offside off stump. Look at Rahul Chopra. 34 of 12. This is a great power show here from Abu Dhabi Smashers. 18 more required. This will really boost their net run rate. It will be interesting to see whether they qualify for the knockouts after this chase. Another short ball. It's been top edge. Initially he was ducking for cover there, and then he sliced one over the top for 6. Pace of Haider Razak helping Farooq there. 12 required. Now 127.5. Absolutely amazing stuff. Another top edge. Will this be the same result? No, this time couple of bounces into the ropes for 4. Just 8 runs required now. They could do it in 2 deliveries. What a run chase. Absolutely magnificent performance for 23 of 10. He's taken few chances and it's gone his way. Full and bludgeon down the ground. Haider Razak has got serious tap here. The umpire is just checking. Well, what a shot. 6 more. They're just down to 2 runs. What a good shot from Farooq. Just 2 runs required. 137 for 5. Absolute carnage here from Abu Dhabi Smashers. Could this be the last delivery of the innings? Farooq on strike. He beats him. 10 overs gone. 137 for 5.
Well, this has been an extraordinary performance by Abu Dhabi Smashers. They had to win this game and they had to chase this down in 12 overs to qualify for the semi-finals. Alif Pharma was one team. They were watching this game anxiously and was supporting CSS. Because if this target wasn't chased in 12 overs, it was Alif Pharma, they would have qualified. 2 to win. And Rahul Chopra is reverse swept that for a tot. 2 more runs to win. What a phenomenal run chase have we witnessed. Unbelievable striking by Ali Shanshar for Rohan Mustafa, just setting the tone early on. And then there was a bit of a stutter. Yasir and Zishan Bhatti going cheaply. In came Rahul Chopra and Farooq Momand. Absolutely brilliant. That's it. This is the end of the game. They have won this game and they have qualified for the semi-finals. What an event. Abu Dhabi Smashers are the fourth team to cement their spot in the semi-finals. And this is the team to watch out for. A star-studded lineup. They've beaten CSS and they have gone to the next stage. So we now know our four semi-finalists. What a terrific tournament are we having. The group stage is over. It's down to the business end. Tomorrow, the two semi-finals and then followed by the final. It's going to be a hell of a day tomorrow. This is all we've all been waiting for. They've been fighting hard. They've been battling hard, these teams. And in the end, it's all come down to this. Four teams will battle it out tomorrow. It's going to be Volcano Sports Academy, Lexington Shotguns, 7 districts, and we have our fourth qualifier. It's Abu Dhabi Smashers. They've got a very good net run rate now, surpassing Al Pharma. And that is the fourth team which we will see tomorrow playing the semi-finals.
माइक चेक
एक दो पूछ लूंगा, क्या बोलते हैं, उर्दू में ही पश्तो में? थोड़ा उधर रहें आप, थोड़ा उधर रहें। बाय बाय।
Welcome to the post-match presentation of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025. It was the last league game in Abu Dhabi. Smashers, they had to win, and they had to win by a fair margin. And they won the toss and decided to field first against CSS group. They restricted them to 138, and when it come to run chase, it was absolute carnage with the bat. With over 9 overs to spare, they not only won big by 5 wickets, but they have qualified for the semi-finals. Alongside me is the match referee, Mr. Simon Charles, and he's going to present the player of the match for his all-round performance. It's Mohammad Farooq, who took 2 wickets and then 29 runs in quick time, only 12 deliveries it took. It was absolutely magnificent performance from this very talented cricketer Farooq, and that really takes the side to the semi-finals. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो, क्रूशल गेम थी और आपने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया, पहले बॉलिंग में और फिर क्विक रन्स प्रोवाइड किए. कैसा महसूस कर रहे हैं?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह खुशी है क्योंकि ये मैच ऐसा था, डू एंड डाई था, जस्ट जीतना नहीं था तो हमें वो मार्जिन भी क्लियर करना था. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पहले बॉलिंग में अच्छा हुआ और फिनिश भी अच्छा हो गया.
Great win and enjoy the night. Come back strong tomorrow, semi-final.
थैंक यू सो मच.
That was Farooq with his brilliant all-round performance. That's it for now. Tomorrow, it's going to be a big day. 2 semi-finals line up, followed by a big final. That's it for now. It's Asghar Khan signing off. We'll be back tomorrow.